Yo, 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 shout out to the LDBC. What's good, y'all? New Fat Boy Fitness on deck. What's good, man?
What's happening, player?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, Cass, for coming out. Let me make sure we live. Let me make sure. Okay, yeah. We live. With this real quick. Yeah, we live, man. What's going on, y'all? Drew Titan Bronx on deck. LDBC strong. We making moves, man. We trying to stay healthy. Waiting for Blue Blood to get on. The brother's watching the game, but he gonna jump on. He got the link, and he gonna jump on in a minute. So we gonna hold it down, man. We gonna hold it down, man. Um, so yo, how was your week, man? You good?
Oh yeah, man. Busy week, man. Been working a lot, but shoot, got to stay on it, man. Stay on the grind.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. So yeah, my week was frustrating, very frustrating. You know, but the important thing is you never stop moving. If you can get frustrated, yo, salute JC, salute, man. Kenneth Johnson, salute. What up, man? If you let a bad day disrupt your entire life, you might as well just lay down and die. That's just my opinion, man. If you got some shit going on where you can allow that situation to make you sit down and just eat. You know, a lot of us are emotional eaters. I'm just an eater in general. I eat when I'm happy. I eat when I'm sad. I eat when I'm just sitting down watching TV. You know, I just like to eat. You know what I mean? But you know, you got to get that together. So if you have a bad day, you just remember the older we get, we got to get some kind of form of activity, man. You know what I mean? We got to, like now, I'll be watching TV, and if I sit down for too long, I'll just bang out like 20, 30 push-ups just because. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's the kind of
yeah.
mentality we got to have the older we get, man. If you're watching your favorite TV show, do some jumping jacks during the commercial. You know what I mean? That's what I mean when I say move. Because when you remain stagnant, that could be the death of you. You know what I mean? That's why we
Yes,
always
sir.
move, man. That's why I'm gonna get a shirt that says "Move." On the back, it's gonna be LDBC, but it's gonna say "Move." You know what I mean? We always, we gotta keep moving, family. We gotta keep moving, man. Tony Boswell, what's good, family? We see you, man. Yo, what you got on that, Corey?
Shoot, man. I totally agree with you, man. I thought I was the only one to do that stuff, man. Like, especially if I'm at the house by myself. You know what I'm saying? I got the TV to myself. Nobody paying no attention to me. Boy, I might do some squats, push-ups,
Mm-hmm.
or I might watch TV from the way my living room's kind of set up downstairs. I might be on the stairs, and I might be just walking up and down, just something. I'm moving though.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah, that's real, man. That's real, man. You can get in a good, like, let's say you're watching a show, you're watching an hour-long TV show. You know what I'm saying? And you're in your living room during that commercial, do some squats. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Ladies, y'all going to the gym, and I always first thing y'all do is y'all run to the squat machine, or y'all do all that stuff. You can do that right in the house. Get yourself a little 5 pound weight, hold it like this, just do some squats. Work that ass.
Yes, sir.
Work those quads, work those glutes, man. You can do it right in the crib. A lot of people be like, yo, I ain't got time to go to the gym. All right, you ain't got time to go to the gym. You can do shit in your house, man. Do it in the house. What JC said
Right.
when he watched the games, he do squats. When your team score, yo, whatever helps, man. Whatever helps, man. Yo, Dave, what's
Yes.
good, man? That's my man, Dave. Dave Lobo, what's up, man? Yo, he's gonna be on the show. I'm gonna have that brother on the show. I know Dave personally. I'm gonna have him on the show. I was just talking to him earlier. He got some great information about fasting. He runs marathons. Now he does. But he has a similar journey that we have,
That's
and
what's
that
up. What's
show is
up?
going to be special. Believe me when I tell you, that show is going to be special, man. I'm telling you. He was just telling me some shit that I was like, oh man, I didn't even know that, man. But yeah, man, we strong up in here, man. But what I wanted to talk about today was what kind of foods we can eat, because there's a lot of people that are there's no way to put this in a nice way, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but there are a lot of people who are at the point where their health is so bad that they can't move. And that don't necessarily mean that you have to be obese. I know a lot of guys and women that are you wouldn't think that you look at them in comparison to others, you don't think that they're overweight, but they are. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's their joints are messed up. You understand what I'm saying? Their wrists, their knees, their ankles, they can't, their back is hurting. And what I wanted to discuss is how do you change that as far as your food intake, and how do you rectify certain things? As far as what are you eating? How do you cure that? How do you? Because I'll give you an example. LDBC, we really focus on boxing, but weight loss and weight gain. When fighters jump up and weight and down in weight classes, that's a science. You understand what I'm saying? That's a science. And what normally happens is uh, 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 I remember a prime example. Do you remember the Hasim Rahman and David Tua rematch, the second fight? That was in the 90s, I
Yeah.
believe, or maybe the early
Yeah.
2000s. Well, Hasim Rahman got into that fight. When he came into that fight, he Samuel S, what's up, man? I see you, family. I know you are. Mark Wunderlich, what's good? Um, he looked soft in that fight. He looked soft, and I remember Larry Merchant saying to him, "Yeah, you look flabby," but he won the fight though. He won the fight. I
Yeah.
think he won. I think Tua couldn't get off on him, but he said something real key at the end of the fight. He said, I hurt myself or something of that nature. He said, I hurt myself and I couldn't really do any cardio work, but he kept his weight at a certain point by not eating certain things. So he was in shape, but he just looked soft. You could tell he didn't do any hardcore cardio. So I'm like, wow, diet is very imperative. So that's something I wanted to that's something I really wanted to touch on. That's like that's very serious to me. So my first question is, and it's to the chat, let me know. Also, how does your diet affect your household? Because a lot of us got families and things of that nature. So how does your diet affect your household? I know you got the children, you got a family. How does your diet affect your household?
It affects it a lot because it just depends when everybody's on board. I just got to stay consistent no matter what. So, what I'm saying? Like, if it doesn't matter. Like, let's say we go out to eat or something. I still try to keep it somewhat healthy. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I try not to. I don't eat the bread. I don't eat the rolls when we go
Mm-hmm.
out. They be tempting, but I don't eat the rolls. I try to just eat the meats and the greens and stuff like that. Don't do the sugary drinks as much. You know what I'm saying? When we go out, you know what I'm saying? And so I feel like since I'm the man of the house, I gotta set the example. You know what I'm saying? So, but it affects it in the household. Basically everybody gotta get on board, especially if I'm cooking.
That's right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
And if I'm cooking, everybody gotta get on board. So
That's right. That's
but
right.
it
The
does
household. But
affect
you
it.
know what? Not to sound chauvinistic, but we set the example. We're the leaders of the household, and we're the breadwinners, man. So don't shit move at the grocery store unless we swiping our debit card. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's one of those things. You know what I'm saying? But I like to lead by example. My daughter's she's still young, so I don't try and like hammer her because I feel if you hammer a child too much, they'll develop a
They won't.
complex. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, yo, in the chat, am I skipping around a lot? Is the connection good? Let me know. Is the connection good? Or is it skipping? Press 1 if it's good. Press 2 if it's bad. I can't.
You sound good over here.
Yeah. It sounds all right. Sounds all right. This boxing today says because it's just me. It's really easy to eat unhealthy. It's hard, but yeah, it is. We live in a society where I don't know what happened, man. Growing up, things like fast food. Thank you, fellas. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Things like fast food. Um, I remember I was born in '75, man. I remember fast food was like a treat. And my parents was like, you only getting that like maybe once every other month. You understand what I'm saying? And when we got like McDonald's, that was like a treat, you know. Um, now I see all these kids. These kids be looking like out here looking like the old George Foreman. I asked this one young man, he got on my bus, man. I said, yo, he was like, I swear to God, this kid was like 6'6". He had a big old stomach and he had like a little beard. But I'm listening to his voice and I'm like, yo, and I said, young man, how old are you? That kid said he just turned 14. I'm
Wow.
like, yo, and I didn't want to hammer him like, yeah, I hope you play ball tonight. Because I used to hate when cats used to say that shit to me. Oh, man, I know you want football. Oh, you football. Yo, bro, I like basketball better than I like football. Why I gotta play football? Dummy. So I didn't want to hammer the kid like that. I said, yo, I did ask him. I said, you ever considered boxing? Because we need more American heavyweight champions. He says, nah, I don't really like boxing. But he was a kid. And he had a mother effing bag of McDonald's in his hand. All of his friends do. They all hit up the McDonald's around my way, and then they go on and get on the bus. And it's like, goodness, man, I even want to talk about the young ladies. These young ladies are walking around with the muffin
Yeah.
top, and I'm not being disrespectful. I'm saying this out of love. They're walking around looking like they gave birth to like 4 different, like a litter of kids, like they're animals. They got blotches on their face, and they're out here looking crazy. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't like that, especially. I don't want to go off on a tangent, but the Black and Latino community, man, it's harder on us, man. It's harder on us, man. Macadon
Yeah.
one, salute. It's the Anthony Bolton. What up? It's just so difficult, man, because they make the food so accessible. So I try to like when I'm around, like out with my daughter, she might, how kids are, they like the chicken nuggets or whatever. But I try not to limit her, because she's a kid. But when
Right.
she's in the household, even if I gotta camouflage the vegetables, I'll do it. She'll get it, man.
Yeah.
Diet supplements, that's a whole nother topic. But look, yeah, sugar, yo, bro. Samuel S says sugar. Let me tell you, that's worse than like crack. Sugar's worse than
Right.
crack, man. It is, man. It's like I said this the other week. I didn't. The closest I'll ever know to what a recovering addict is when I stopped eating rice, pasta, and like potatoes, like those bad carbs.
It was calling you.
It was calling me, man, and I was sitting there like, my daughter was like, "Yo, Daddy, you all right?" I'm like, "No, no." I had to literally like go for a walk outside. I was literally thinking of boiling a whole pot of spaghetti and dumping some spaghetti sauce in it and just eating it. And I think I'd have been all right. You know, like it's like whatever, man.
That's
Mark
crazy.
Wonderland said, wait, my daughter is autistic and just turned 18. Oh man. Sorry to hear that, brother. Sorry to hear that, man. But all of those things, you know, not to say that all of it is diet related, but diet can assist in helping. A proper diet can assist in helping certain things. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yo, I didn't know I was pre-diabetic until I got sick and went to the hospital. I had no idea. I had no idea. I had to get sick to go to the hospital to learn that. I knew I had the King Kong Ortiz thing going on. I still have it now. I still got high blood pressure. Trying to get rid of that. You know what I mean? You know, I had a bad headache this morning, man. You know, but diet is instrumental in everything that we do, man. And as men, you know, we're leaders of the household, man. And our family follows behind us, man. If you look at a family, it's rare you'll see, for example, an overweight parent, an in-shape parent, and a bunch of overweight kids. Normally, you'll see two overweight parents or overweight single parent, and you'll see a bunch of overweight kids. So you know what's going on in there. And what's bad in the minority community is that, you know, the dollar menu, you know, when you go to the supermarket, you know, the bad stuff is available to us. And we buy it because we're saving a penny. But in the long term, we're sacrificing our health. So we're buying cheap. We're eating cheap in abundance. And we suffer the consequences with poor health. And then they turn around and fuck with healthcare.
Right.
And then we die. We get high blood pressure, diabetes, and die in our 40s and 50s.
Yeah,
Who gets money?
I read this article. I don't know if it was, I don't know how factual it was, but it was talking about, this was actually about a week ago. It was talking about how the high fructose corn syrup or whatever, it's like the equivalent, it's like poison. Pretty much it's poison. And,
Yeah.
and you know, it's in everything. You know, that ain't even sugar. That ain't the sugar our grandparents ate. They actually ate sugar. You know,
Right. Yeah, you're right.
and that's why they live long. I don't Sugar might not be as bad for us, but that high fructose, that's some bad stuff,
Fructose.
man.
Fructose. And that's funny. If
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw this is a nerd moment I'm having. I believe in the Logan movie, they saying what happened to the X-Men? They died from fructose.
Wow.
I was like, what? They died
Wow.
from fructose. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Dave said there aren't Family Dollars, Kennedys, or Mickey D's in the uppity. Bro, you're right.
That's
You're
perfect
right.
example.
That's a perfect example. I was just up in Connecticut. Samuel S. Yes, glucose is poison. I was up in Connecticut. You know, the only fast food joint they had up in there was Subways. That was the closest you can get. $1 million homes over there. They don't eat what we eat. The
Wow.
closest McDonald's was off the side of a damn highway, man. They don't eat what we eat, man. It's horrible, man. We're messed up. We're messed up. And we could change it. We could change it, but we have to understand what's happening. And I don't want to turn this into a political conversation, but you know what I'm talking about. You know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about. You know, there's certain things we can do on our own. You know,
Yeah.
uh,
Your
for,
man,
for,
the man you were just talking about, the guy earlier you was talking about to do the fasting. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing that is we gotta do at least once or twice a year.
I'm
You
gonna
know,
have him
just to
on the
cleanse,
27th.
just to cleanse that liver. You know what I'm saying?
Just to
Just to
cleanse the
cleanse that
liver,
liver.
right, right.
Yep.
David's gonna be on the 27th. On the 27th, he's gonna be on the show, and it's gonna be everybody tune into that show. It's gonna be insane, man. It's gonna what little he was telling me. I was like, yo, bro, I gotta have you on the show, man. I gotta have you on the show. Totally, I gotta have you on the show, man. It's great. But yeah, glucose definitely poison, man. We're not supposed to. We're not supposed to intake it, and that's another thing. You know, we take it long enough, we get addicted to it, man.
Yeah.
We get addicted to it, and it's all bad, man. It's all bad. Man, I wonder where the blue is. So what I
Blue
wanted to
watching them
ask is,
Giants.
oh, he's right, but Blues are Niners fan.
Okay.
So I don't know how they're doing. I haven't watched no NFL football since the situation, but you know, I'm not knocking nobody, man. I'm not knocking nobody.
Yeah.
But getting back on topic, like your current diet, what is it looking like? What's your caloric intake? What is it?
I take about between 22 and 2,500 calories. You know what I'm saying? Now, because of the amount of workout I do, you know what I'm saying? I gotta have that protein, man. So
Yeah.
I I do I'm not keto, but I do a like a very low caloric I mean very low keto. I mean damn, what's the word I'm looking for? Carbs. I do
Oh,
I
right,
do
right, right.
I do low carb. Yeah. I don't do more than about 80 carbs. You know what I'm saying? It keeps me tired, but I'm able to maintain because I've been doing it so long. So my current diet, I eat a lot of I eat a lot of meat, you know,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of chicken, turkey, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone, you know, has some steak. Not much steak, but I have some red meat. You know what I'm saying? Mainly I eat hamburger meat, you know, or
Right.
turkey meat or whatever. Just a lot of meal prepping is very important, you know, and a
Yeah.
lot of vegetables and a lot of vegetables. I just mix it all together, man. Yo, so
Yeah. Yeah. Meal prep. Meal prep is so like important, and I never see these are things I've learned by trial and error. First of all, meal prep saves you money, saves you a lot of money, saves you a lot of time, and you get exactly what you need when you can count it and look at it, and you ain't gotta like run around and eat the crap in the street. It's like
yeah.
gambling with your life, man. I know all of that stuff smells good. You look, I live in New York, you know, and you take a walk down Manhattan for a person that's never been to the city. When you walk down certain places in Manhattan, it's like smelling a smorgasbord of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You got the halal guys with the chicken over the rice or the lamb over the rice and the gyros. You got the hot dog. I don't give a fuck. It's bad, but it smells good, man.
I bet it do.
It smells good. The pretzels, the knishes, and we got a bunch of food trucks out here now. We got everything out here now, man. It's like, oh my god, man. You could it's just everything is there. But it's bad for you, man. It's bad for you. If I eat 2 pieces of that lamb, like how they prepare it, I'll have a headache
Mm.
for 2 days, man. I don't know. I don't even know.
Is it the
I don't want
salt?
to know. I don't
You
want to
think it's the
know how
salt
much
in
sodium is in that,
it?
man. It's
Yeah.
scary. It is scary, man. That goofs me up, man. I can't do it, man. So my caloric intake, I try and keep it like in the like around the same as yours, but I keep it around 2,000. But with
Hmm.
my job, you know, I'm working for transit. I'm driving a bus, and I'm sitting down a lot, and you know, I sit down a lot, and you know, I don't have time to myself a lot because traffic is insane. You know what I mean? And
Hmm.
you know, you just gotta make do. But what I do is I take the food that I prep on my days off, and I just put it in my thermos. You know, I have a cucumber salad. I live by that. You know, I have my container with my Crystal Light or my lemon water, and I and
Hmm.
I you know, fig Newtons. I'm sorry.
Hey, you gotta have your vices.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, man. You know, the fig Newtons. You know, I just have like about 5 of them. Throw those in a container, and you know, I just get it popping. That's how I get it popping. You know what I mean? And
Hmm.
everything works out. You know, by the end of the night, I come home. I might eat some more cucumber salad. I might have some more of my soup that I make. Drink some water, and I go to bed. what I'm saying? I try and keep my see, it's kind of difficult, because the grams of protein, I told my boy Josh, wait till I have them on the show. Those are the power lifters and the bodybuilders I'm gonna have on the show. He said, how
Okay.
much protein do you consume a day? I said 80. He said 80, and he's like 80. I said, yo, whoa, whoa, whoa. I was like, what's going on? But
You
Josh is
said
a
you need
big boy,
more.
man.
Yep.
Josh is a big boy. He's like 258 pounds, and the guy's like a fucking wrestler. But I if I up the grams of protein, I have to make sure that I'm lifting heavy in the gym. And I'm gonna be 44 years old, and I don't wanna. I gotta watch what I intake, especially as far as like I don't want to consume more calories than I'm gonna burn. You understand what I'm saying?
Right, right.
You
You
know,
don't get too big.
yeah, I don't want to get too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be this like super duper monster.
Hmm.
My time for that shit is done, dude. I'm good.
Yep.
I could walk on the beach with my shirt off, and that's good for me.
Right.
That's it. Ramsey Sutton was good, man. I see you, brother. Yeah, so that's what that is, man. As far as what doesn't work, as far as like diet, what did you find didn't work for you?
Um, let's see. Me trying to do like I gotta constantly eat. So when people be like, eat these 3 meals a day,
Mm-hmm.
I'll just be hungry, man, or I'll overeat.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried me only eating like I said, me only eating like 3 times a day
Uh-huh.
didn't work for me. I have to constantly be eating something, even if it's a plum, and
Mm-hmm.
then I'm drinking my water, and
Right.
then I eat some of my salad. I'm
Uh-huh.
drinking my water. I said like I gotta constantly be eating during the time, or that works for me. So me actually not having or me actually not doing your standard 3 meals a day stuff, that didn't work for me. I mean, it may work for a lot of people. It just didn't work for me. I have to constantly be eating. That way I'm not full.
Right.
I'm I mean that way I'm not hungry. I'm sorry.
No, 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 no. Yeah. With this thing, unless you have a trainer that knows what they're doing, it's a learning curve. And for years, I knew what to do. I knew a bunch of trainers. I know a bunch of trainers now. Um, you know, so I knew what to do. I just had to find my niche. I had to find out what worked for me. You know what I mean? Everyone's saying, "Oh, eat only 3 meals a day." That's the old school way of doing shit. They say eat 3 meals a day. Um, that didn't work because in between those meals, what are we doing? Thinking
Go
about
eat
food.
something.
I'm saying, and then when you get to that meal, that one meal you run and grab, it have like 5,000 calories in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
5, 10, 15. Now,
That's
now I
crazy.
told you about the day when I had to sit down and say what was my worst day. And I remember we had this discussion,
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
like, yo, oh my God, I easily consume 6,000 calories in a day.
Yep.
Holy shit, man, it's crazy. You know what I mean? So yeah, I would recommend, people find their niche. To me, what worked for me, I eat like 10 times a day, something small. I like grains
Yeah.
like a horse, but it's not um, pretty much the quantity, it's the quality of food you're eating. You know what I mean? It's like I'm eating like I need to buy stock in cucumbers, man. Cucumbers and tomatoes. Because I'm throwing that
Yeah.
down, man. I'm throwing that
Hmm.
down, throwing it down,
You
throwing
eat
it
that
down
all day.
all day. And it's not
Yeah.
gonna hurt you. And it's
Hmm.
cleaning you out. And plus what
It's
I
water.
season with. Yeah, yeah, man. And
Yeah.
I felt better. My skin cleared up. Everything, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Um, What do you say? What about a slow metabolism guy? Yeah. Yeah, I was telling Dave about the patty and knish combo I had, man. Holy cow! Yeah, I took a knish. I was in the street when I did this. I went to the Jamaican spot. I bought 2 beef patties and 1 cocoa bread. Walked outside to the corner. There was a hot dog guy there, right? I said, "How much for a knish?" He was like $1. I cut that fucker in half, put the beef patty between that, right? Put some ketchup on it, and ate it like a
Yeah,
sandwich. So I had this
yeah,
here, and I'm eating it on some fat nigga shit. It was crazy.
yeah. That's some fair
That,
food. Yeah,
oh my God, man. Oh man. But slow metabolism, like I said, the only thing I can say, because again, my disclaimer is I'm not a personal trainer, I'm not an expert. I'm just sharing with the LDBC what worked for me. You understand what I'm
yeah,
saying? I'm just sharing what worked for me. And pretty much that's what it is. My metabolism is turtle slow. It's turtle slow. And I'm not even sure if I sped it up. All I did was change my intake. What did Samuel say? He said, "Are you aware?" Let me put that up. Let me put that what he said. He said, "Are you aware of the pH scale, acid foods, alkaline foods, and how that affects our health?" Yo, educate, man. I've
yeah.
heard some things, but we're here. This is an education, man. This is education. So if you know something, share it, man.
Yeah, I
Please.
definitely would like to know that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, share it, man.
I
We
just
all we
found I
all
just no, just saying I just found out about Dr. Sabi a couple years ago, like a lot of people. So yeah, I'm always interested in learning anything about that pH balance and want to keep that shit right. So
yeah, yeah,
yeah, man,
that's
share
real
that
talk, man.
knowledge.
That's real talk, man. I think that's important for us to know. It's very important for us to know, man. Because I don't know everything. I just found my niche and I just kept at it. And I must admit, the first 2 months was rough, man. The first 2 months was rough, man. I was thinking about food to eat, man. I was thinking
Yeah,
about
well,
food.
I used to work around people. I'm trying to do right. This motherfucker have a Whopper or something, or be
Oh,
eating.
yo, don't you
They
hate
over here
that?
eating. Yeah, man. I'm like, man, I got to go in my own little corner. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Just
man,
eat my little salad.
bro, Whoppers, any burger, any kind of red meat when it's fried,
Yeah.
how good does that smell, man? That smells so good. Yo, Mark, your main event, Mark, salute, family. I see you, family. Yeah, man. Yeah, you did. You did mention that. Yeah, hell yeah. Good looks, family. Yeah, man. Man, food. I love food, man. But it would have been the death of me. That's what we're saying. It would have been the death of me. So what would you recommend? Now, this is important. This is very important. I want the chat to participate in this. What would you recommend people to stay away from as far as store-bought food, like grocery? What would you recommend? Like, okay, you should stay away from that.
Any of that, like the canned goods, a lot of the canned goods, because of the amount of sugar and salt, and sodium that's in it, I would definitely stay away from that. I
Mm-hmm.
would like spam and all that stuff. What I mean? You
Right.
don't need that shit. Uh, and us with the kids, them fruity pebbles, them motherfuckers is delicious, but we can't do it.
Yeah.
We got to you know, try to, get that balance. You know what I'm saying? Apple Jacks are fucking delicious. Damn,
Yeah. Oh,
they
bro,
got
man.
alternatives. They got alternatives. So
Yo,
so I would
Dave.
definitely stay away from that.
Yo, Dave. If you're in the chat, type in what my favorite cereal is. I just told him this shit. I just told him, man. It's all bad, man. It's all bad.
Yeah,
I eat a
you
whole
know.
box of it. I swear to God, I will.
And I like oatmeal. I don't. But damn, we got to stay out that instant Quaker. You know, it's fucking
Yeah.
delicious though. I can't just eat one pack. I be four. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
my God. How
You
many
can't
calories
you
in
can't do
those
it.
four altogether?
Just I don't know, but I know that one. You probably ate 600 in just four little packs of instant Quaker, and you could eat more. You know what I'm saying? You got to be
Dogs,
careful.
I
And
used
it's
to cut
good.
up like
It's good.
bananas and put it in there.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
it's good.
oh my God.
Yo, it's
Samuel
good,
S.
but
He said the human body pH is 7.2, 7.4. That is a natural state. It is alkaline. At this pH level, no disease can survive. If you are eating animal produce, starchy foods, your pH will be acidic about 5. Oh, shit. Is that why people don't eat meat?
that
Is that,
makes sense.
oh, shit. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Wow,
That is
I'm
crazy.
definitely gonna do some. I gotta definitely do
Yeah,
some research on
I
that.
need more
That makes
education
sense.
on that. That is crazy. You know, that alkaline shit is crazy.
Yeah. So he's saying that your body can't. I mean, disease can't live in that in an alkaline body, pretty
That that
much.
that's the word. That's the word. And if I'm reading that correctly, they say that meat prohibits that, which is why a lot of people are like
Wow,
vegan, vegetarian type. So that
that
kind of
makes
makes
sense.
sense. And I thought about it. I said, I'm gonna go like I'm still stuck on the difference between vegan and vegetarian. So if anyone knows, educate me on that. Um, but I was saying to myself, I said maybe I should try like vegan or vegetarian for like 2 months to see what happens. I was thinking about that. I was really thinking about that.
Yeah, got nothing to lose other than
Jake Dixon
the,
says,
the flavor.
food is a real addiction, and some people don't believe it. Also, when we give our kids that BS, we're setting them up to go down. Yeah, we was just saying that. We was just saying that.
Yeah,
We was just saying that, man. We are the leaders of the household. We're the leaders of the tribe, man. We lead by example. And again, like I said, I'm sure people have seen this. When usually you see an overweight parent or parents, and you look at their kids, it's the same thing. I mean, child obesity is there's more. I mean, I remember in school there may have been one or two kids like in our age group. Like I remember in school, I was in junior high school. There was a girl named Nancy, and she was. And again, I'm not talking bad about her. I don't know where Nancy is. I hope she's well. But this was like we're talking 1986, and Nancy was like really like obese. Like we've never seen that. But there was her, and there was another. I can't remember the kid's name, but they were like obese. I mean, they were like, they were chubby kids, and the kids that had to shop at Husky, and then there was them, like the obese kid, like the big necks, and I don't know if that was a thing. I don't know if that was a genetic thing, or if that was that was just their parents not doing right by them. I don't know, but
could have been
now
both.
it was both. It more than likely was both. Nowadays, I swear to God, I might see about 5 kids that look like that. With their shoes linked, the sneaker linked over, and they wobbling up the street. And it's the girls and the boys, and it's like, yo, what the f is going on? And you're surrounded by White Castles and Burger King and everything else, man. And we as parents, man, we can't be lazy and say, I'm not going to cook today. Let me just go to the fast food place, man. No, don't only meal prep for yourself, meal prep for your whole goddamn family. So you ain't got to waste your time. If you have a latchkey kid, a lot
Yep.
of y'all don't know what that is. But if you have a kid that's old enough to come and go out the house on their own, when they call you up, yo, mom, dad, what's for dinner? Yo, go look in that Tupperware. You see that there? Open it up, throw it in the microwave or throw it in the pot, heat it up. Boom, there it is. You got your food groups in there. You got your nutrients in there. You got everything you need in there. You know what I mean? We got to stay on top of that, right? Because I'm seeing these kids, and I don't even see kids playing ball like that. I don't see kids slap boxing in the street no more. I don't see them playing ball. You remember football in the street? When was the
Yeah, we
last
used to play
time you
all
saw that?
that.
Haven't seen
I
it.
haven't. I
Yo, you know
haven't.
what I see? Them standing under the
On
building.
every block.
It's
Yeah,
crazy, man. It's crazy.
yeah.
This is the most out of shape and lazy era that I've ever seen. Like, ever. Ever. This is like crazy, man. I don't understand it. I don't understand. Well,
Yeah,
I
my
do, but I
daughter,
don't, man.
I got a 7-year-old, man, and she got everything, little scooters, bicycles, everything. She don't it don't interest her. I'm like, let's get out there and play, she'll do it for a couple minutes and that's it.
Yeah, man.
It's
I
crazy.
mean, I try and keep, my wife and I, we really try and keep, my daughter active. She likes double dutch. She go to Girl Scouts, and when she's outside, she wait, I think let me add Blue. Blue just popped up. Blue. Blue was good. Dave said, blame it on the Fortnite.
Yep, you
Yeah,
can do
man.
that.
Blame it on the
And
Fortnite.
then video
Yeah,
games.
man. But when my daughter is around, when
Yo, what's
when she,
shaking?
yo, Blue, what's good, family? You can hear me?
Yo,
Yo, you can hear? Hold on, let me. You might. Blue, you there? Hold on. Blue. Can't hear. That's
I
weird.
can see somebody. It looked like he tried to pop up on the screen.
Yeah, I'm looking right at him. Oh wait, yeah, just Blue, just come back. I heard him. You heard him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard him. He couldn't hear us. Let me send him a link again.
Hmm.
Send him a link again.
Yeah, the video games then took over, man, and because like where I'm from, man, basketball huge too. So when I was a
Right.
kid, it's we hooping on every corner. We go battling everybody, you know what I'm saying, all over, and you don't see that no more.
No, you
Not
don't,
well,
man.
not like it used to be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It just ain't like it used to be.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's
I mean,
sad, man.
everybody could hoop.
Hey, yo,
Yeah.
listen. It's like these kids, man. They got everything, man. They got everything, and
Yeah.
it's made them lazy, man.
Yeah.
Blue,
Yeah.
I just sent you the link again. I just sent you the link again, brother. Let me make sure it went through. Make sure that shit went through. It said it went through. It said it went through. So yeah. Wait, there you go again. You see? Add the screen.
what's
Blue.
good? Y'all can hear me?
It's good. You can hear us?
Yeah, what's shaking?
What's good, family? How you?
Hey, what's happening, man?
Chilling. What's shaking?
Yeah. Yo, how your Niners do? You good? Oh shit! It just pushed him out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yo, come on, dogs.
I could hear him, but I couldn't see him. But that's
Yeah, I
good
couldn't.
too. Shit.
No, just let me send him this text real quick. Yeah, he'll be back. He'll be back.
Mhm.
Anyway, yeah, man. Wait, there you go. There you go again. Out of the screen. There
Yo,
you go. We see you now. There
what's
you go.
shaking?
What's good, family? Yo,
What's that,
how your
man?
niners do?
Yo, the stream, man.
Yeah, I know. I
Oh,
know.
there we go again.
Gotcha. I hear you though. I can see you too. You hear us?
Stream, man.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
because you're
yeah, I
driving.
sound like a robot. No, I was in the crib, and that's why I came outside to try to do it, but it's still doing the same thing.
Oh, I don't know why it's doing that.
It's crazy.
Oh, that's
They
why.
did it again.
Damn, she keep doing it. It's not on this end. Damn,
Mhm.
I don't know why it's like. I don't know why it's doing that. But it's cool on this end. Well, anyway,
Yeah, but we had him. Yeah, we had him.
well he'll be back. He'll be back. But yeah, now I want to talk about water. How much water you drink in a day? I'm hearing a lot of different things about water intake.
Yeah, my goal is always to get that gallon, but I never drink less than a half gallon. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Never drink less than a half gallon, but I try to get that gallon in. Especially when I was losing the weight, that was like one of the key. That was like the key thing, man. That helped me. Got to stay hydrated.
Yeah,
What's good back in
definitely.
the building, man? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. I don't know why I keep doing that. But
Oh, man, it
we
sounds
can
like a
see
robot,
hear you.
man.
Yeah.
Every time I'm in the building, man.
You know, it's YouTube, man. Trying to get this health
Yeah, they
talk
messing
on.
with
Trying to get this health talk on. They want us to fucking be unhealthy. Yeah,
They
you clear.
messing with the
You clear.
stream, man. Y'all can
We
hear
can
me?
see you. Though. Yeah. You clear.
I
You nice
I
and
could
clear now. Yeah.
I could see him. I just
Joint
can't
blanket
hear him.
in and out, man.
You can hear us?
Yeah, man. But man, hey, if y'all can hear me, man, health is wealth, man. You know what I'm saying? Nothing more important than health, man. Mental health, physical health, everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. So we was chopping it up earlier. Um, this shit acting up. It's only fucking with Blue Stream. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, he got too many followers, Nick.
He got like he trying to be like
They,
he trying to be like Blue when we
yeah,
grow up.
yeah.
He trying to be like Blue. Yeah, hell yeah. Let me add this one there. That was messing up. Let me add this one. I'm adding you to 2 streams. You see?
That's crazy. Yeah, they don't. There it is. There's something there.
There you go.
I got 2 streams. I got 2 pictures now.
Yeah. Well, I got the one that works.
Yeah,
Yeah. Why the fuck is it doing that?
man, y'all sound like robots, man.
That's crazy. I don't know what's up with that connection, man. Damn. Yeah, I want to ask him pretty much the same question because I know Blue at one point he was 324 pounds. I said, what? When?
Yeah, I had to. Yeah, he had to prove that when I
Yeah,
saw
he
the
had to prove
pictures.
that. I didn't
I
believe
was
that.
like,
I
yeah. I was like, nah. Yeah, I seen them pictures. I was like, oh,
was like, what?
that's what's up, man.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. But he had you know, there's a lot of shit we don't that goes on that we don't understand, man. But until he get back, yeah, I was asking you about water. The
Yeah,
importance
I
of
try to get
hydration.
in. Yeah, I try to get in. Like I said, I try to get that gallon in minimum. But I mean, I try to get that gallon in every day. But I never do less than 64. Then half of that, 64 ounces. You know, but it's very important, especially just in your everyday for your skin, just for everything. Water, it's supposed to be 70%. It's 70% of your body, so it should be like 70% of everything you consume.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
so
yeah.
that's
I
that.
sip on it.
Yeah.
throughout the day. I sip and I sip and I sip. I turn on. I do about because man, I gotta be careful because I'll be on the bus for a long time and shit. You know what I mean? I be
Yeah, you
having
be
it's
having
like
this.
race. I be
Yeah,
holding it, jumping out the seat, doing the pee-pee dance, like, oh my God, I gotta go, I gotta go, I gotta go. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And it'd be like a gallon. I got a big old thermos I keep with me. You know what I'm saying? My
Mhm.
coworkers be like, yo, what you got in there? I'm like, yo, water.
Yep.
Not beer, you assholes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, these cats, man, they go through like a 15, 20-year career. They retire and go home and die within 4 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
Yeah, man. So when
I'm
cats
trying
say,
to
yo,
live.
what when they ask me, yo, why did sudden change? I'm like, yo, death, hello, death,
Right.
you know? I mean, yeah, it's crazy,
I
man.
feel you.
Shit is scary, man. Yo, you do you drink alcohol?
I try to keep it to a minimum. I did last night. I actually went out last night. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But I try to keep it minimal. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a social drinker. You know what I'm saying? If I'm out with my family or New Year's Eve, uh, a fifth
Yeah.
in my house lasts the whole year.
Oh
You
yeah,
know what I'm
right. Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
People come over. It's always something to drink. You know, so social.
Yeah, yeah. Me too. Me too. I don't OD no more. I used to love a Corona with lemon. I used to
Yeah.
love a Corona with lemon. You know, I don't do it that. Yo, Dave, I see that. I want you to all of that. When you're on the show, I want you to bring all of that knowledge with you. I want to know everything. I want to know everything. I want to know everything. I want to know it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, Blue.
I'm
There's
ready.
something going on with the stream. I don't know what's going on. It keeps pushing you off. I don't know why it's doing that. That's crazy. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
man. Every time the
like you
LDBC
said,
does something,
water is life.
what is life, man? Every time the LDBC we do something good for our community, they fuck with us.
That's
You know
crazy.
what I mean? Sandy Patron said, what she say? Oh, hey, I know who that is. She said, I try to do 3 liters of water a day when I'm idle.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, babe. Make sure that happens. Do it. Do 3 liters a day. If that works for you, just make sure you're not far from a bathroom. Trust me. Trust me. I
Yep.
know. I know. Trust me. Samuel S. He said, visceral fat is internal body fat. If you drink a lot of or eat too much meat, bread, it will be high. You know, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. That really does make a lot of sense. Yeah, hell yeah. That makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna do some more research on that, man. That's very important, man. Lastly, I want to talk about what we've been talking about. What everyone in the chat, just answer this. What was your favorite fast food that could pretty much kill you? All fast food would kill you, but what was your favorite one?
Shoot. Me, man, I'm a pizza guy, man. I I like everything on it too. All the cheese, all the meats. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, pizza was gonna be my death, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. And oh, I'm like a pit master around this mug, man. So
Oh
all them
wow.
ribs, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And, I still cook it, but it's like it's for the family reunions or
Right, right,
something
right.
big. Yeah, but yeah, them ribs and that damn pizza, bro.
Oh my gosh. Yo, you was able to make a good rib. It'd be so
Mm,
good. I have to sit down. You know how you see a chipmunk eating in the corner?
yeah,
Yo, if the ribs is good, I'll be concentrating. And motherfuckers be like, yo, what's going on? I'll be like, oh, chill, chill,
it's
chill.
like hold
Listen,
up.
word up. This is business right here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If the ribs is
yeah,
good, oh, forget about it, man. Ribs with some yellow rice and some collard greens. Oh my
mm,
God. I'm so southern right now. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Oh my gosh, man. I'm so south right now, man. Yo, Ronald Finkley said the Wendy's triple. Yo, I don't want to talk about Wendy's, bro.
Ooh, that triple.
That triple, boy. That
It's crazy. I used, man, that triple
Yo,
make you feel. I
Ron
mean, it
said,
make you feel fat.
Yo, Ron, yo, check this out. There was a day I went to Wendy's in the afternoon and went to Popeyes later on that afternoon. Yo, I was gonna die. I was gonna die. For real, man. That Wendy's triple, and then I had the nerve to eat it with some the chicken wraps and oh man, I was on some fat motherfucker shit, man. God damn, man.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, that triple make you it make you feel guilty too after you eat it. As when I was fat boy, you eat that triple and it's like, man, I know I should. God damn, that shit
Should have
was
did
good
that.
though.
Should have did that. And that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, man. The triple with the fries, and I used to get 2
Mm,
orders of nuggets with a big ass
mm.
drink. Right
Yeah,
there,
you
right
get the
there.
yeah, you gotta get the
That's
big
like
one.
that's like 6,000 right there, you heard?
Yeah.
Samuel
If you
S
do
says
that,
the human body has unlimited fat storage but limited carb storage. When you eat fat, it is stored in your fat cells. When you eat bread, it only needs very little of it, and the rest gets converted to fat. There it
so
is.
just make wow.
There it is. And how I remedied that, I stopped eating fast food. I stopped eating fast
Yep.
food. And I got better. Now, I do occasionally cheat because I'm human. I have a piece of fried chicken, but now I got to cook it. How I
Yeah.
prepare it is different. I can eat, and I can only eat like maybe one center breast, maybe one. You know, my stomach feels small. Go figure that shit. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, Samuel S. Yeah, they don't show all the ingredients on the back of processed foods, man. They be trying to fuck us up, man, for real. For real. That's why it's important that we educate ourselves. That's why this conversation is very important, man. It's very important to us, man.
Yeah, I wonder what was in that Popeyes chicken sandwich. That motherfucker was delicious. I don't know if
Yeah,
you got one, but it was delicious. But you know, we'll probably read about it here in
bro.
a couple years.
I don't know how far back everyone in the chat go, but I go back to the point where I remember the McDonald's chicken McNugget was invented. I remember when it came out in the 80s. Now watch
Hmm.
this. Sometime later in the 2000s, it said the McDonald's chicken McNugget, now made with all chicken. I said, what the fuck were we eating before?
Right.
But
Yeah,
the
for them to
original
have to
chicken
say that.
McNugget, if you took all the skin off, to me it looked like just chicken parts mashed together. So we could have been eating
Mm,
anything.
that's crazy.
And by the way, I used to get a 20 piece of that shit and eat it by myself.
Yup.
And 2 cheeseburgers.
Yup.
And a strawberry shake.
Hey.
I'm telling you, I was finna die. I was finna die. If I ain't make those changes, I was finna die. You know what I mean?
Yup.
You know, but what do we got? It's 8 o'clock. Yo, you know, I'm about to hit up this gym right now. Um, Tell everybody where they can find you.
Yeah, man. I mainly be on Instagram, man. So just hit me up, New Fat Boy Fitness, man. I'm the only one. So I spell it NUFATBOI. So yeah, look me up, man. Follow
There
me
it
on
is.
Instagram.
There it is. There it is. Yo, Hope Bradley, what up, family? What up, family? Yeah, I was giving that brother some advice. You know what I'm saying? It's been working out for him. Again, we in the Blue said he don't eat chicken, beef, pork, or fried foods or soda. Damn, I really wish this damn connection was working. Yo, Blue, you know what? We're
Yeah.
gonna get you on next week too. We're gonna fix whatever the fuck's going on. We're gonna fix it, man. Because I really wanted to hear what you had to say, man. I really want to hear what you had to say. I want to hear about that journey you had, man. It's very important that the community hears that, man. It's very, very, very important, man. JC was good, man. Word up, man. I really want to hear Blue story. So you know, Blue, I'm gonna have you on next week also, man. I'm gonna have you on next week, man. We're gonna get this popping. We're gonna get this popping. Um, but I got my man hitting me up he's gonna meet me at the gym. You can follow me here on YouTube, Drew Titan. You can follow me on Instagram at Drew Titan. all I do is work out, man. All I do is work out because now I'm addicted and I love it and I love my family. And I need to set the tone for them. And they're watching me, man. That's right. That's right. We all move, man. Everybody move.
Yeah.
Everybody, we gotta
Move.
move, man. We gotta move, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you, yo, look, I ain't see this. I ain't see this since high school, man. And once I started moving, it all came back. It all came back, man.
Yes,
And I
sir.
actually am lighter than I ever was in high school. In high school, I was never below like 250. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still working, man. I'm trying to there's a 40 and over classic physique, and um I'm gonna try and get on that stage, man. I'm trying to build these legs up. Hope Bradley said the advice is still working for me. I'm going hard. Yo, Hope, bro, whatever I can do to help, man. Whatever I can do to help, man. Again, I'm no expert. I'm just sharing what worked for me. And when you get in that ring next time, make sure you video it, man. Regardless of what happens, man. We got you, man. We love you, brother. We love you, brother, man. And we all gotta be healthy, man. We all gotta be healthy, man. And yo, man, this is so serious, man. This is why I chose to do this portion within the LDBC, man. You know what I'm saying? It's important. We're a community, man. We're a community. And it's not exclusive to skin color, man. We're actually a community. And if you're in the community, we love you. And just to digress on that for a second, um, everyone's not going to get along all the time. We're going to have different opinions on things. But if it gets to that point where you feel that you're going to say something disrespectful, I urge the people that are involved, just reach out behind the scenes, have a conversation, come to a mediation about what's happening. Maybe you'll just agree to disagree. But if you're in the LDBC, we don't need to be going at each other's heads for everyone to see. Because I'm going to tell you what happens. And the brother 78 touched on this. What happens is we can't police everybody. Some things slip through the cracks. And what will happen is you'll get somebody infiltrating, someone you've never seen before, or someone that you've seen before that's really what I call a double agent. They've been here just long enough to get a wrench somewhere to disrupt what we're accomplished over here. Not trying to accomplish, but what we've accomplished. And what they're here to do is to cause confusion. And they'll just run back and tell, oh, this guy said this one about you. This person said this about you. Fuck that shit. If you got a problem with somebody, reach out and have a conversation, man. There's nothing a conversation can't fix. And y'all still might agree to disagree, but we can be respectful, we can be tasteful, and we can still support each other's, our channels, and listen, family fights. Family disagrees, but we're still family. All right? And what I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna let somebody, like, for example, let's say, and this is just an example, let's say me and Ronald Finkley had a disagreement. He knows how to contact me. I know how to contact him behind the scenes, and we can have a conversation. And we can say, all right, well, you know what? We're just not going to see we're just going to agree to disagree on this. We'll keep that between us. The world don't need to see that. The world don't need to know that. All right? We keep the shit in-house. We keep it in-house. You understand? That's what love is, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be very honest. I'm the middle kid. I have an older brother and a younger sister. We were always knocking heads. But there was not one time we went outside and somebody else started fucking with my sister. I had one situation where a dude tried to say something crazy to my sister, and I was outside ready to put his head through a fucking car. The whole car.
Right, because we family.
And me and my sister, when she became a teenager, we was always fighting. But that's us. But the world don't need to know that. You get what I'm saying? So this is a house. This is a house. Not everybody's going to get along in the house, but we don't need to let the people that don't live in the house involved in that shit. You understand? And I'm saying this out of love. All right? We're all
Sir.
LDBC, all of us. I support every LDBC channel, everyone. And I don't even think I got all of them. I have to sit down and go back and subscribe, and people that are putting on videos. That's what I'm doing, man. I'm not in this for the money. I'm in this because I felt comfortable finally coming across some brothers and sisters of like mind. You know what I'm saying? So we have to keep it thorough. And if anyone don't believe what I'm saying, we have a lot of haters that are trying to imitate what we're doing. It'll never last because it's not organic. They're forming for the sole purpose of disrupting what we've done. But what we've done is from the heart. It's from the heart. And it's real. And when you go to these chats and you see the same names popping up on everyone's stream, you get to know who's who. You know what I'm saying? Then you got some cats that pop up you've never seen before, and they go up in these popular lives and they're asking for wrenches. Slow down. Let us get to know you first. There's a lot of guys that and women that I see on every live. Mark Wunderlich, he everywhere. Ronald Finkley, he everywhere. Miss Boxing, she everywhere. I can't go through everybody, but I know who's there.
You shouldn't even have to ask for a wrench. You shouldn't even have to ask for a wrench.
Shouldn't have to ask.
I just show up. I show up in the chat and be like, oh shit, I got a wrench, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, you shouldn't even have to ask.
Yeah, yo, you know, it comes natural, and you know, I hand out some wrenches, and if I miss you, it's not personal. I'll get you eventually because I'm on the other screen, but I'll get you eventually. You know what I mean? But we got to be careful, and we have to be honest. If anyone has a problem with someone, just reach out, man. I must say, I've met a lot of thorough brothers behind the scenes that I talk to regularly now. You know what I'm saying? Corey, one of them. You know what I'm saying? So this is really something. This is why I always say, this is something I take very important, man. Gigi, salute. What up, brother? I take this very serious, man. I take this and I was looking at it like, yo, what can I bring to the LDBC? I was looking at what can I contribute to our community. We're talking boxing. We're talking politics. I said, you know, I went through a major health issue. Let me handle that. And I reached out to Black, and Black gave me the blessings because I ain't want to do nothing that's already been done, or pretty much I respect the house. This ain't my house. I was invited in. And I respect it. So Black pretty much gave me the blessings. So here I am, and I'm doing this out of love. I'm doing it because it's become a new passion of mine, and I'm doing it because I love the community. I love what the LDBC represents. And trust me, I've been around before it was the LDBC. I'm telling you. I've been around YouTube for a long time. I didn't have a channel, but I've been listening for years. I've been listening as long as Blood been on YouTube. I've been listening. He said some things that I agree with. He said some things that I didn't agree with, and then I had to just listen to understand where he was coming from. And I said, yo, this brother a lot like me. Then I found out we in the same age group. And I said, oh, shit. We have the same thought process. You know, just to digress on him for a second, he fucked with Floyd, but then he was calling it down the middle on his career choice. And then when he just shared his opinion, the brothers started attacking him. So he was like, well, you know what? Fuck Floyd then. And I hear that.
Right.
But he was able to articulate what he was saying properly. So the story of LDBC is pretty much, in short, it's sort of like Black Wall Street. We when it was the YTBC, you know, we couldn't go on a page and leave a comment about boxing in support of a black fighter without being called a nigger. I'm telling you, that's the truth.
Wow.
I'll just go to someone's page and try to talk boxing, and you scroll down. You say, "Oh well, you know, I think Floyd beats whatever Mexican fighter he was going to fight."
Yeah.
You go to that goddamn page the next day. You scroll down. Oh, you must be a nigger. What?
Like they would never say it
This
to
is
your
what was
face.
happening. They would never. They have no picture, nothing. You don't know who you talking to, and they don't know who they talking to. But they call you a nigger. Now they don't know that you could be white. And I tested this theory because I'll support a Mexican fighter, and then the motherfucker on the same page will be like, "Oh, you must be a spick. You must be a wetback." I'm like, what are you talking about? What is this? Wait a minute. I'm here to talk about, I'm looking for boxing talk because I can't walk around and have a conversation about boxing with everybody.
Right.
So when I'm looking for that, you can't find it. So when I found it on YouTube, I'm just looking to engage in intellectual boxing talk, and I'm getting called all kinds of niggas. So what I did was I stopped talking for a long time. And then I found 78.
Yeah.
I found Blood. Then I found 78. And then I found the brother Carcino. And and then I found Black. And then I'm like, wow. And then the other guy in the UK, I'm not gonna say his name, but he was cool at one point. And then he tried to when AJ and Wilder were when that collision course was about to happen, they had a live stream. Yeah. And
you talking about the debate? The debate
backstage.
he had a debate with 78, I think, and from that day, that was it.
Yeah, you talking about Beats?
Yeah. After
Beats.
that debate, I was like, I was like, I thought he was, I just unsubscribed.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready for that debate, and all we wanted was the fight. And then he started playing politics, and I didn't sub to him then. It was, I think, the next day he put out a video, and he snaked 78. He snaked him.
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, that's fucked up."
Yeah.
So then 78 took the high road and said, "You know, I'm just not going to act like I'm cool with niggas that really aren't cool." So I said, "Oh, well, there it is." That's when I unsubbed. I said, "All right, fuck that nigga."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They
made it about nationalism, but whatever. That's a whole nother conversation. But my whole point is, this is a family. I take it very serious. I get sad when I see people within the LDBC fussing with each other. I haven't seen it as of late. You know, there was a situation and it worked itself out, and I'm happy. I'm happy that it worked itself out. But my topic and me sharing a part of myself and you sharing a part of yourself in a personal matter, as far as our struggles with obesity and things of that nature, that's my way of giving back to the LDBC. That's my way of giving back. You know what I'm saying? Deeper than boxing talk. I could talk boxing talk. I'm trying to get my Sundays back so I can get back with Fanon on OG boxing talk. But you know, my work schedule changed. But I'll be back there. But you know, this is how I contribute to the LDBC community. And whenever I am told that what I'm contributing is no longer needed, I'll just walk away, man. No malice.
Right.
No malice. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying this because this is a community that I really appreciate. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody. And we need to support each other. And I encourage anybody, if they have any ideas on what they can contribute to the LDBC community, think about it. Think about it and see if it's something that you might want to do. Something different, man. I'm gonna holler at Boxing and Barbecue because I have an idea for him. But I'm gonna talk to him about that behind the scenes, man. I'm talking about that behind the scenes. I have a real cool idea for him too. Um, but yeah, man. Reggie Owens, I see you, brother. What up, man? Gigi, I said what's up to you. What's up, man? Yeah, man. But I'm 16 minutes in. I'm about to go hit this gym. Yo, man. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Next week, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, I am Drew Titan. That's New Fat Boy Fitness.
Yes, sir.
And we love y'all, man. And yo, listen, man. Sharks, if they stop swimming, they die. So everybody move. Move!
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right, bro.